Prince Louis, the youngest child of Prince William and his wife Kate, Princess of Wales, celebrates his 5th birthday on Sunday, April 23. The youngster, who is 4th in line to the throne, has played a more prominent role in the last 12 months, marking several major milestones including participating in the Trooping the Colour carriage procession, attending the traditional Christmas Day church service for the first time and making his Easter Sunday debut. It marked a huge step up for Louis who, prior to last year, was rarely seen in public. Now, Express.co.uk takes a look at how far Prince Louis has come in the last 5 years, looking back at his life in pictures. In keeping with tradition, the Prince and Princess of Wales introduced their newborn to the world shortly after his birth. Standing outside the Lindo Wing at St Mary's Hospital in London, where each of their 3 children was born, Kate and William gave the public their first glimpse of Prince Louis. Born on April 23, 2018, he was named Prince Louis Arthur Charles of Wales, with each of his monikers steeped in meaning. Louis is actually one of both his brother Prince George's and father William's middle names and was notably the first name of Lord Mountbatten, King Charles III's godfather. Meanwhile, Arthur is a popular name among the royals, not to mention Charles's and Prince Harry's middle name. And, of course, Charles, Louis's third name seems like a pretty clear reference to his grandfather, the reigning monarch. Less than 3 months after his birth, Louis was christened at the Chapel Royal, St James's Palace. The Prince and Princess of Wales followed in the footsteps of generations of the royal family by having their youngest child baptised in the London Chapel's historic surroundings. Kate and William, along with their children, were joined by several other members of the royal family including Charles and his wife Queen Camilla, and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, as well as Kate's parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, and her siblings. The service was conducted by the Archbishop of Canterbury and had several nods to royal history. Louis wore a replica of the royal christening robe, which was made in 1841 and has been worn by royals ever since. He was baptized in the lily font, a silver font commissioned for Queen Victoria and Prince Albert's first child, which also saw its first use in 1841, and in a special tribute to Kate and William, one of the 3 top tiers of the couple's 8-tier wedding cake was used for the christening cake. Louis made his Buckingham Palace debut for the Trooping the Colour parade, which marks the reigning monarch's official birthday, in June 2019. Ahead of the RAF flyover, Louis could be seen peering through the palace windows with his brother and sister Princess Charlotte to try and catch a glimpse of their father in the parade. The 1-year-old later appeared on the balcony, wearing a blue and white outfit, previously worn by his father and his uncle, Prince Harry, when they were children. Reports at the time said the youngster stole the show, with many pointing out his furious waving at the crowds and his seeming fascination with the flypast. Unbeknownst at the time, it marked one of the youngster's final public appearances for over a year. Louis celebrated 2 of his birthdays in a coronavirus lockdown, meaning his early years were unlike any other members of the royal family and his public appearances were fewer and farther between than his older brother and sister. Ahead of the first lockdown in March 2020, the Waleses left their Kensington Palace home and headed to their countryside base, Amnear Hall in Norfolk. On April 23, Louis's 2nd birthday, the family of 5 featured in the BBC Children in Need and Comic Relief Big Night In at London, with footage showing the royals clapping outside their door for the NHS. Dressed in coordinating shades of blue, the Waleses took part in what became a weekly show of grat.